Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Hazards and Hijinks, the live-action fantasy role-playing improv show. My name is Hero Carlisle, and I'll be your dungeon master tonight, which means I'm 1 part referee, 2 parts storyteller, and 3 parts tequila. Are you ready to have some fun? Because we are. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first of our month of spooky shows, the Horror Editions. We knew you could have been anywhere else in the world tonight, and we're so thankful that you're sharing it with us. Now, tonight, our heroes are going to brave the deepest, darkest depths of Improvia, where they will encounter monsters unlike any they've experienced before. And the monsters that we found for them to fight tonight were picked by you, the audience. That's right, we took to our social media and put out a poll, and the winner of that poll was werewolves. The dark, destructive forces of nature will combat our heroes in an epic battle tonight. Will they survive? Probably not. Werewolves are tough. Werewolves are tough SOBs, you know? Literally. Sometimes I crack myself up. Sometimes I just have all the fun. But tonight, it's about sharing that fun with all of you. Now, you may have noticed we're not in a theater. You're sitting comfortably in your own home watching this show completely for free. We're able to do that because of the generous donations that viewers like you provide to our show. Throughout the show, if you feel so inspired, you can check the bottom corner where it says where our Venmo is at Fancy Hobo Improv. You can shoot us some money, and if you do, you'll help put on a great show, and you'll actually get to be part of the show. That's right. Every you donate gets your name in the show. If you donate $5, you can give one of the heroes a healing potion. If you donate $8, you can spring a deadly trap on them. If you spend $12, you can give them an epic weapon. And if you spend $15, you can have a terrible curse placed upon them. And for the low price of $20, if you donate $20 to us, you will summon a terrible big bad evil monster out of nowhere that will just duke it out with the heroes, and we'll see if they survive that too. Sound like fun? Please join in. We'd love to have you participate. Any donation is a good donation, and we're so happy that you're thinking of us and helping us spread some fun and joy in these crazy dark times. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, why don't we introduce tonight's players? Starting with Roberto Ferreras as McDuffey, the human druid.
Oh, hey, it's that ominous voice from the sky, seeming more ominous. Take it easy, man.
I refuse to take anything easy, McDuffey.
That's not good.
Up next, we have Holly Scott as Alera of Aquafolium, the elf mercenary.
For the glory of Aquafolium, I will avenge you.
I believe she will. Up next, we have Brenan Dwyer as Nan Gutblorcher, the dwarf monk.
The pen and the sword are equally mighty.
That's what I learned in my English class. And finally, put your hands together for Gabi Galloway as Burger, the gnome Berserker.
Hey guys, it's me. All shirt, no pants.
That's right, all shirt, no pants, the way the gnomes party. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we're ready to begin our adventure. We'll begin as we always do with a hearty huzzah on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Our adventurers are galloping quickly atop horses through dark and dense wilderness. Arrows fly from all sides after them as the bandits gaining on their advance. Burger, you're the furthest from the bandits. What would you like to do?
I'd like to whip around and throw my axe at them.
All right, Burger whips around and throws her axe for a simple attack. Oh, 4 damage! It cleaves into one of the bandits, slicing him in 2. He falls off his horse as Burger rides up and grabs the axe from its corpse. That would make it Nan's turn. Nan, what do you do?
I take my book, and for a standard attack, I swing it like a boomerang, swiping through them and coming back to me.
All right. 7 damage! Impressive! That manages to 2 of the bandits. They fall to the ground lifeless. They don't understand the power of learning. That would make it McDuffie's turn. McDuffie, what do you want to do?
All right, guys, I got this. So I reach into my like cloak bag thing and I pull out a large old bunch of herbs, and I light the herbs on fire, and I trail the herb smoke behind me for a stand, and then I take a couple of big hits off of it, and then I sail it behind me for a standard attack.
For a standard attack, let's see if this smoke screen works. 4, yes! It catches one of the bandits. He immediately stops, looks at his hands. Why am I even here? I should go back to college. That's where life made sense.
You should, man. Follow your dreams. Banditry's not a decent living, man.
Thanks, bro. You opened my eyes. And he begins to ride away. That makes it Alera's turn. Alera, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to do a standard attack. And as I'm riding down, I look and I see that another bandit is coming upon Burger from the backside. And Burger is blind and doesn't see from the back end. So I go up behind him and I go, not my Burger, not on my watch. And I stand back Cleveland with the back of the head with the umbrella.
Yes. 7 again. You strike the bandit clear in the head. His head caves in from the back, his eyes popping out of the front of his skull. Ah! He falls off his horse and is trampled. The other bandits, after seeing this, half of the bandits turn around and ride away. Only 3 bandits remain. They fire their arrows wildly into the air. The arrows land on all of you for 1 point of damage.
That's not cool, man. Not cool.
Give us your gold and we'll let you live, the bandit screams.
I don't believe in the value of gold. It's a meaningless rock. All value upon it is artificial. You can reconsider your situation, man. That always works. We're good.
Kill them! They fire another volley of arrows. The arrows fly through the air. Let's roll the attack. 17, a devastating attack. Arrows fly, hitting every member of the party for another point of damage.
All right, I'm done with this action. It's time to get off my horse and do some things. So I jump off my horse and I say, who's ready to fight and rumble, you bastards?
One of the bandits dismounts from his horse. Oh, you want to do this old school? He pulls out 2 battle axes from behind his back and begins whirling them in his hands. Let's do this, babe.
I'm from Aquafolium. I only know old school, and I open up my umbrella and shine the blades and hit the setting sun.
All right, well, Burger, next Burger, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm pretty pissed you called her babe. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my foot out and I'm gonna trip you for a standard attack.
Yes, extending his tiny foot, he trips the bandit leader, who falls over himself. His axe digs into his chest. Ah! Oh, that really hurt. He pulls the axe out and continues to move towards Alera. Nan, it's your turn. What do you do?
For a simple attack, I'm gonna backflip off of my horse in some really cool monk moves, and I'm gonna try and squash one of the remaining bandits.
Yes, I love it. A simple attack. Nan leaps into the air. For 4 damage, she lands directly atop one of the bandits, crushing his spine like a corpse. Oh, my back is broken. He falls down, dying. That would make it McDuffie's turn. McDuffie, what do you do?
Well, how many of them are left, man?
Well, there's the bandit leader who's about to attack Alera, and there's one other bandit firing arrows from his horse.
All right, man. Well, I'm not about this. So I use my druidic magic, and I take my shillelagh out, which is a name for a wooden stick. Get your minds out of the gutters. And I chant magical power into it, and I run up and I bash him with it for a simple attack.
McDuffie pulls out his throbbing wood and bashes the bandit for 3 damage.
Yeah.
Caving in his chest. Oh, what a massive piece of wood that was. and he falls down dead. The bandit leader continues to twirl his axes, blood gushing from his chest as he continues to march towards Alera. Alera, it's your turn. What do you do?
Oh, you don't have any of your buddies with you, big man. I got all my buddies with me, especially Spikey-O here. And I do a power attack and spin the umbrella right directly towards his head.
The umbrella flies towards his head, striking him for 10 damage. His head cleaves off of his body and tumbles onto the ground like a popsicle from a kid's hand tumbling onto the summer sidewalk. Blood gushes from the wound of his neck in a torrent of red liquid pulsating out as he collapses onto the ground dead. Congratulations, you have successfully defeated the bandits. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Man, that was particularly bloody. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah, I might need some of those herbs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let me hook you up with there, little one. Let me just here. This one will take the edge off. It'll calm you down a bit. Just ahead and
I don't eat a lot.
But don't eat that bit. That's gonna oh no, you don't need an existential crisis right now. That's not gonna put any good flavor in your mouth.
Okay, whatever you say, man.
Maybe
Strange.
over dinner or something? That sounds kind of interesting. I've never had one, so.
All right, well, we'll give that a shot. I'll tell you. But set and setting are very important. You want to make sure you're in the right brain case and the right brain space, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'm down to try anything once, so next time.
You know what? I appreciate that attitude, though. The next time we're sitting around a fire eating some dinner, we're go time.
I mean, that's probably going to be tonight, so.
Oh, yeah, rock and roll. Yeah. I mean, something
loud
happens.
Thunder crack breaks through the sky, and rain begins torrenting down on all of you.
Quick.
Real unpleasant.
Come on.
Oh,
A storm is brewing. Lightning shoots across the sky. In the distance, you can see the road extends to a small hamlet of a few houses. Perhaps there's an inn there, you think to yourself. And it would be better than sleeping outside because it doesn't look like this storm is going away.
Yeah, we should probably try to see if there's a bar or tavern in that town there.
Absolutely. And since it's a hamlet, there's probably a ghost or two as well. It's a literary joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's those book things. I mean, I gotta come out and admit it to you, Nan. I actually can't read.
Oh.
But if it makes you feel any better, I speak 37 languages.
That's seriously impressive. That's incredible.
Like wolf, squirrel, bear, badger, carp, eastern carp. Carp and eastern carp, they're two different languages. Man, I'll tell you, I made that mistake once, and that carp did not let me hear the end of it. Holy cow.
He's even learning Wolverine, which is a tough language.
That is. It's very guttural, filled with a lot of hisses and scent. Lots of scent in that language. It is. I have to shapeshift or else I can't get the scent aspect of the language right, and everyone thinks I'm talking like a baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Standing out in the rain as you did, you all take 1 point of ice damage as the rain continues to beat down on your body, and the cold air begins to freeze the water to your outfits.
We should probably get the hell inside.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
And so the adventurers made their way towards the small hamlet. They did find an inn amongst 3 other houses, with farmhouses extending further on in their vision. This quaint little valley appears to be a Garden of Eden in the dense, thick, dark forest that surrounds it. The valley extends for several miles before returning to the forest density once again. You make your way towards the inn and you open to find it full of many more people than you expected considering the size of the hamlet. They all turn to you suspiciously and drink their drinks.
Nothing as good as a suspicious looking crowd, suspiciously looking at us in a suspicious town. I say we get some suspicious ale and have some suspicious good times.
Hey, wow, it looks tense in here. Hi. Can we please get some ales and warm food and a warm bed, please?
Yes, I can provide that. What brings you to our fair little hamlet?
Rain.
Ah, travelers, then I take it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I am Alera of Aquafolium, and these are my collective of catamounts, and we are the cool adventurers.
Adventurers? Suddenly
Yes.
the entire bar gasps in unison. And they begin murmuring to each other. The attention seems to be focused on one of the men in the tavern who stands up. All right, I'll ask. Cool adventurers, are you adventurers for hire?
Well, yeah. Is there
I
another
mean,
way of
yeah.
doing adventure? Like, pretty sure
Well,
that
you-
all adventurers are hired, right?
It's mostly mercenary work, but we try to keep it on the good causes. We don't enforce hierarchies. We don't do that kind of thing. But you got a monster, we'll take care of it.
We do have a monster. For 3 months now, our fair hamlet has been assaulted by some creature in the night that tears up the cattle and slaughters men as if they were just lambs.
The slams are the worst lambs. They're like spider lambs.
Yeah, you gotta
Christ.
watch out for those. They weave those really comfy wool nets.
Yeah. Okay, well, so we go and kill some slams and come back. No big deal.
No,
right?
it's not. We don't want you to kill the sleds. We want you to kill the monster.
No. Oh, okay. What kind of monster
Do you
is it?
have could you maybe use describing words to paint us a picture of what we're looking at here?
An old man steps forward. He's missing one of his arms and his eye is gouged out. I'll tell you what it is. It's a werewolf! A massive beast born of hell that slaughters the innocent and craves only blood. In the light of the moon, it grows stronger, and tomorrow night is a full moon. We'll all be dead! We'll all be dead!
A werewolf. Like a guy that turns into animals. No offense, McDuffie, but a guy that turns into animals.
I'd do that.
But not because of a curse. You do it because you want to. You want us to believe that out there in your forest, there's a guy that got bit by another werewolf and became a werewolf?
No. That's something else. That's how you get rabies.
Maybe he's a guy with rabies. I mean, we
A
can kill
guy with rabies who killed 6 families, who slaughtered 20 cattle, who destroyed our sheep, who made a mockery of our storehouses by hiding bodies there. I've seen it with my one good eye, boys and girls. I've seen the monster. It stands 12 feet tall with razor-sharp claws and teeth, fangs, inches long, set to snap.
All right, old man. We'll take on your quest, but because it's such a dangerous monster, I think we're going to need triple the gold for this quest.
Oh, also, I'm gonna need to talk to your cows.
Yeah. We need access to your cows and 30 gold pieces.
The old man turns back to the man who was first talking to you. He strokes his beard and thinks to himself, we are a simple people. We till the land and keep what is ours. Trade has not been good since all of this calamity started, but we can raise enough gold to match your request. How does 300 gold sound?
That's a lot.
That sounds a lot more than what I said, so I think we'll take it.
Yeah, it's great.
A lot more. I was going for 30, but 300? Done.
I mean, in all fairness, I'll do it for a place to sleep tonight. I am not really motivated by worldly possessions.
I mean, I'm not either, but usually you set the price higher for something you don't really want to do. But 300 gold.
I will not lie to you.
Convenience fee? Huh?
I will not lie to you. You are not the first adventurers we have asked to take on this task. None survive past a single night hunting the beast.
Well, maybe the problem is they're hunting the beast at night. Clearly, what we need to do is get a good night's sleep and start early in the morning.
I mean, yeah. But then wouldn't he just be the regular person at that point? Because werewolves are only supposed to come at night, though. Definitely.
That's a good point. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, the werewolf takes the guise of a man during the day, In the panic of our situation, we gave in to fear and hung several people as they were the werewolf.
Ooh,
But
that's
the werewolf
kind
still
of,
attacks every night.
that's
It is a dark
extreme.
thing.
That's like,
Yeah.
I see. This is why I am against this kind of like violent rogue justice. Like I think perhaps a different system would be more effective here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's maybe capture this this werewolf, and then maybe we can see if like we don't have to like end everything in bloodshed. Perhaps we can convince him to go wolf somewhere else. I know a lot of wolves. Wolves are pretty reasonable.
If you think reasoning with the beast is the best tactic, I will say Godspeed to you. May the celestial kitten watch over you in this endeavor. But for me and mine, we'll stay here in the tavern where we know we're safe with the numbers.
It's
a small girl tugs.
Oh, hey there.
A small girl tugs at McDuffie's cloak. She looks at him with large eyes. Are you gonna save us?
Well, McDuffie?
I don't know, man. What do you want me to do, Alera? I'm not gonna lie to the girl and say potentially get killed in the process. And then if the monster's really powerful enough, it could orphan her by murdering her entire family. No, I'm not gonna tell her that.
I go to the kid.
It's gonna be great.
Listen, young one.
Kid,
We're gonna do everything in our power to
I
take
am way better with squirrels.
Yeah. We're gonna do everything in our power to take care of whatever evil's out there, whether it's werewolves or rabies or some guy with a weapon, whatever it is, we're gonna get him, and then we're gonna come back, and it's gonna be amazing. So don't worry about it. Sleep
The
well
little
tonight.
girl gives Alera a big hug. Thank you, thank you. My name's Patricia, by the way.
Patricia, I'm Alera. You have my word, and the word of Aquafolium as well.
The old man with the one arm. Fine, fine. Take this health potion. I bought it off a demon who called himself Satan herself, if you could believe such a thing. Back when I was an adventurer. May it bring you use, and may you live through the night.
Greetings, old man. What is your name, by the by? We never caught it.
My name is Buck.
Buck. All right, Buck. We got some buck hunting to do.
So like, wait, no, we're not gonna hunt him. We're gonna hunt the wolf, Alera. What do you? I don't want to
Oh,
scare them.
no, I mean, it was an expression with Duffy. It's like a turn of phrase. Like, like going out and hunting like deer, but like giant big ones, like buck hunting, but
Got it. Like male deer.
Yes. But whatever it is.
All right, that works.
Adventurers, let's ride.
Well, hold on. First, I gotta go talk to some cows.
Let's ride to the cows.
Great. I thought I mentioned, by the way, that during my monastic studies, aside from many other books and literary studies, I actually did read an entire compendium about werewolf culture and habits, things like that. And it's more kind of it's a little bit more of a intellectual approach to their societies, the way that they, find mates, breed, pass themselves off as normal humans, their, the ways in which they prefer to murder people. But you never know when some knowledge like that might come in handy.
Are you telling me that there's actually werewolves? Like it's not just BS?
Well, to my knowledge, this was not a fictional work. So I think, Alera, that they are...
Wait, hold on a second. Are you telling me that like werewolves have a society and culture? Now I don't know how I feel about killing them. But maybe this can help us to lure them. Is there a thing that you remember that werewolves really like? I was gonna say like maybe we should like half butcher a goat and like leave it up. But if you've got like if they're more impressed with like limericks or haikus or something, that would be way easier and less killing of goats.
I think we might learn from the pattern of who's been murdered. For example, they tend to be drawn to merriment, joviality? Have these people been engaged in recent parties? Have they been imbibing strong drink? Have they been, generally living a great life? Werewolves really like sucking the joy out of every situation. So they kind of go for the life of the party.
Nan, you were saying something about like relationships. Are they gonna try and like get with us?
No, Burger. They're not gonna. Baby, no, they're not gonna try to get with
I don't
us.
want that.
You're fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let them. And
I
you're not-
won't do it.
Mm-mm.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
It's very probable, in fact, that the werewolves will try to mate with Burger. In fact,
God.
the most likely candidate of all of us. So just keep your eyes.
Is it the hair? Is that what it is?
Burger, why are you so dang attractive? Such a good-looking guy. Ugh. All
You can
right.
hide me. I don't know. I just want to go away.
Well, I
now
tell
I'm
you
gonna
what, I got an idea. Burger, what I do when I have no desire to like be around people, what I do is I just like let the natural me intensify and then maybe just pick like a little dung and some dirt and some mud and some sticks and you just rub it on you. And people tend to leave you alone when you do that. I find if I walk into a town like that, nobody bothers me.
All right. I'm mudding up, man.
And just
See, Burger, you are right on page with me, and this is why I appreciate you.
that's really great advice. And also just remember, don't have too much of a good time, no matter what we do, because that'll draw them right in.
We need to
I'm
be
not
boring as
that
possible.
time.
Wait, Nan, I think you just solved it.
I think we maybe are onto the same thing here.
I think what we need to do is do a bonfire and a bunch of drugs and a party. Yes, I knew this was going to be a good adventure.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Oh, because we're gonna draw him in. Oh,
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. I was, definitely not looking.
I was confused because I thought we didn't want to draw it in, and yet now we want to draw it in. So
Well, aren't we trying to like capture or contain or like
brutally
bopping on the
murder?
head?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
that's get those.
Yeah.
That last word, potentially violently self-defend ourselves or something of that nature would be nice, as
Duffey,
opposed
I
to.
promised Patricia that we would
hidden
take care of
murder.
this monster. So we need to take care of the monster. We can't just be like, well, you
I
did
mean,
a
we
bad
can.
thing. Time
What
to
if
go
we-
back to the woods.
Well, maybe what if the monster's violence is a byproduct of its upbringing? Maybe the monster doesn't know anything but violence. Maybe if we show the monster some love, maybe the monster could straighten out.
Suddenly,
Maybe
the
the
door
monster-
swings open of the tavern, and a man covered in blood steps out. The beast! The beast attacked the south fortifications! It's made it into the city!
Why is this? What? They're
Well,
having a party.
that's
at
our
the
cue.
suffocation? Yeah.
That's our cue, I think.
Hey,
Let's go fight that
Where
thing.
are the children? The bearded man said, I sent the children to bed. You look around and you see that Patricia is not in the room anymore. Half of the people get up and begin running towards their own rooms, locking themselves in, while the others grab pitchforks and simple machetes to defend themselves. If the beast is
All right.
here,
yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
go
fight
ahead.
it. If the
Yes.
beast is here, we'll fight it. But
Yes.
you promised to eliminate it, and all you've been doing is bickering back and forth.
We're gonna go fight it. Just hold on. Don't leave this place. Stay together. Fight as a unit. Don't go outside. We're gonna go take care of it. We are the professionals.
Wait, Duffy, that's the most practically advanced thing I've ever heard you say, and I'm for it. This is making me proud as your friend. Like, this is good. I like that.
Thank you. I ate a big handful of mushrooms earlier, and I think they're doing something.
Hey,
You
cool.
should do more. Yes, Nan. Sorry. Oh, yeah. We should probably go get the monster.
werewolf.
Oh yeah, we need to go
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
monsters. Let's go fight some monsters. All right, come on.
And so the cool adventurers set out and headed towards the south fortifications of the hamlet. There they found a guard ripped to shreds and trails leading all throughout the area.
Oh damn.
Large wolf-like prints soaked in blood into the earth, but no sign of the beast itself. What would you like to do?
Poor guy.
Well, I think it's time for some merriment. What do you think?
Here you go. Eat these, and if your hands start melting, it's perfectly natural. Here you go, Burger. You take some of these too. I'm telling you, Alera, this is a dynamite cracker idea. I am going to use my shape-shifting powers to turn into an eagle, a regular-sized eagle, and fly up in the air and get a good look around. Excuse me while I make eagle.
Suddenly, McDuffie turns into an eagle and flies into the air, circling the area. You see, over by a large group of sheep, the werewolf, standing 12 feet tall, blood covering its body as it rips sheep apart, limb from limb, throwing their heads, throwing their bodies in different directions. It doesn't even seem to be eating them, it's just slaughtering them for the joy of slaughter. It howls.
Hey, dickhead, stop that.
The thing turns towards you and leaps into the air, swiping its hands at you.
Whoa. Hey, don't, you suck. Hey, you know what? I'm out. And I fly back to the other peoples.
The werewolf begins following after McDuffie in his eagle form.
Bird Duffey, watch out, they're coming for us.
Woo!
Oh no, oh damn it, this was poorly timed.
The cool adventurers are feeling the effects of the mushrooms just as they see the beast rear its ugly head. It stands 12 feet tall, its fangs black with the blood of the sheep that it's slain, its claws drenched in ichor and bile. It charges.
No, that ain't gonna work.
It charges at Nan and attacks her.
Ow, I'm your friend. I know culture.
It fails to strike deeply, but it pushes you against the ground. It turns to Alera and slashes at her for another attack.
Oh.
Slicing into your skin, ripping the top of your outfit apart. It slashes you for a simple attack. For 5 damage, the wound throbs with pain.
Duffey,
That would
why
make
do I
it-
like this? What is going on? I should be really pained, but like this mushroom's making this kind of feel good. Like, what's going
No,
on?
not the time, Alera. It is time to fight and kill things. Where's that murderous spirit?
McDuffie, you've accidentally poisoned your entire party, and now they are too high to successfully maneuver this combat. You will have to fight the creature alone. What do you do?
All right, you won't get wild? Let's get wild, motherfucker. And I turn into a goddamn grizzly bear for a power attack and just dig in, claws, teeth are shredded.
The two beasts leap at one another. McDuffie in his bear form rips into the werewolf, ripping its chest open. It falls to the ground, only for its chest to slowly close up, rear its head again, ready for more, its eyes red with blood. It slashes at McDuffie for 3 points of damage.
No. Simple attack, I'm gonna throw a rock.
All right, let's roll that simple attack. 3, you strike the werewolf in the head. It turns and begins charging towards you. Nan, what do you do?
I run away.
All right. Oh no, Burger, it's seen you. What do you do?
I feel pretty loosened up now. So I'll kiss him. Simple attack.
3 damage as you kiss the werewolf on his lips. He picks you up and slashes at you for 3 points of damage and throws you across the area. Alera, it's your turn. What do you do?
Well, I look at the monster and I go, hey, you know something funny? Mushrooms don't work on elves. And I standard attack him like across the top of the head with my umbrella.
7 points of damage. Strike the werewolf in the face. His eye bursts open, blood gushing from his face, but it restores itself, healing back together. It's fully healed again as it charges you and slashes at you for 3 points of damage.
Ah, damn it. I thought my ruse was going to work with Duffey. I thought real hard.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, Bear Duffey. What do Bear Duffey know about werewolves? Bear Duffey needs silver.
Leave this valley, it says as it mounts an attack, swiping at all of you. Let's roll the attack. Oh, that hits everybody. All right, let's go ahead and a standard attack. Seven points of damage to the entire party as the werewolf slashes at all of you with its claws.
Oh, let's give that healing potion to Alera. She doesn't look so good. Or McDuffie, both of them are. This is great. Can we give half and half? Okay, Alera, here, you're gonna get half of it.
All right, yes. Alera gets half of the health potion and restores 3 hit points.
And McDuffie's gonna get the other half.
All right. McDuffie is healed for 3 points of damage as well.
Oh, that tastes like sunshine and Tuesday. Oh, what's going on?
Leave this valley. McDuffie, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Mr. Wolfman. How about we come to an equitable arrangement and we all leave the valley?
It charges at you.
No, son of a...
But it doesn't make it in time to land an attack against you. It's now Burger's turn. Burger, what do you do?
I'm really feeling it, so I need some help, and I'm gonna call on my gnome friends.
All right, let's roll that special attack. 21! Impressive. Out from the earth springs several gnomes, all carrying pitchforks. They stab at the werewolf, and the werewolf turns its attention on them, picking one of them up and biting its head off, throwing its body away. It slashes at the other two, but they continue to land blows against it. The werewolf is pushed back. Leave this valley. It disappears into the night, charging away.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. He bit Valley's head off. It just Valley Mally.
That happens. He was a good guy. He knew what he was dying for. Good on you, Burger. The gnomes disappear into their holes.
You got it when you're high, you know.
I think we need a little help.
I think we're gonna need a better strategy than do lots of drugs in the woods.
I want to think you said something during the battle, McDuffie, about needing silver.
I remember hearing a thing about silver hurting werewolves, but I don't actually know if that's true. And I feel like field testing it will be dangerous.
I want to check to see if Mithril has enough silver in it to effectively attack the monster and kill it.
All right, let's roll that check. 14. No, unfortunately, it must be pure silver. You remember your grandmother telling you a tale about werewolves, and only pure silver blessed by a druid can kill a werewolf.
Well, we don't have the silver, but we do have a druid. So
Got an idea. Hold on.
Oh.
Now, let's go. Make sure everybody else in town's alive.
Suddenly, screams are heard from the tavern. A loud smashing sound is heard as people flee the tavern, carrying their children and running for their lives.
Wait, no, don't go. I need silver. Here, take the gold. I'm throwing gold on the ground. Give me your silver. Gold for silver. Totally works. Nope.
It has to be pure silver, McDuffie.
Well,
Not just
gonna melt it down.
Right, but you can't just get silver. Most of the coins in this world are mixed with zinc or iron oxide or something.
Stupid
And mithril
zinc.
is pure, but it's not silver. It's like a titanium alloy with magic. Where are we gonna find
Magic
silver
alloy.
right now?
Suddenly, you
question.
see the bearded man exiting the tavern, firing arrows from his bow back into the tavern. Die, you bastard beast! Die! Just then, the beast leaps forward and charges the bearded man. Nan, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm going to take out my book, and for what I hope is a peace and reconciliation attack, which might be like a standard attack, I'm going to begin to read an epic poem in the Wolverine language, which I don't speak, but, you know.
What a good guttural. That's really
Oh,
good.
a 3. The werewolf turns to you and begins charging towards you, Nan.
That's really pretty, Nan. That's beautiful.
Did you don't attack me. I'm not but I don't know if this is a mating thing or an attack thing, but
Oh no, that's
The
definitely a
werewolf
mating
leaps at
thing.
you and slashes at you. Roll the attack. 18. All right. It slashes at you for a simple attack, Nan. And it does 1 point of damage, slashing your arm. It then runs towards the woods. Leave this valley! And it disappears into the woods.
Are
Okay.
you okay, Nick?
Guess they don't like poetry.
Is everybody
bad.
all right?
That was really good. I don't understand a word you said, but I felt the passion.
I think I mean, there's got to be a silversmith in this town. Let's go get some silver and, like, you know, what are we supposed, I don't know.
That's a good idea, Nan. I think we should try to find somebody who maybe has or maybe not even a silversmith. It could be something like decorative, like a silver candle, which we can hit him with. Or not candle, like a candlestick. You know, I don't need to see.
Might be some in the inn. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Well, also, there's probably going to be blood and a beast in there, so let's be careful.
No, the beast ran. We're fine. We're good with the beast.
Well, there might be more.
The cool adventurers make their way to the tavern and see that it was an onslaught. Several of the people who they had met earlier in the evening have been ripped apart, their guts strewn out across the tavern, completely dead.
Damn it. I love
Several
that
other
guy.
people are locked in their rooms, refusing to come out. You can't make us come out! There's no way in hell we're coming out till the sun comes up!
No, we're not asking you to come out.
Yeah.
We're just asking if. Yeah, do you have any silver?
The bearded man turns as he enters. Silver was the first thing we thought of. But unfortunately, the town is too poor. Outside of the 300 gold which we took from the adventurers who first came to deal with the werewolf, we have no coinage to speak of outside of a few copper.
What about family heirlooms, teapots,
Relics.
something special?
Religious items.
A knife, maybe like a little butter knife.
Or a mirror. A lot of mirrors are made of silver. Maybe we can work with that.
The only silver I know of in this valley is on the blade of the arch druid in the forest.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll go talk to that guy.
I wish you
Do you
well
know
in
his-
this.
Do you know the druid's name?
The druid's name is Exor.
Exor.
Exor. All right. All right.
Exor what? Exor Y? Exor Z?
You'd have
Exor-
to ask them. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm going to tend to the living now and begin moving the dead as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. Sorry about all of the dead folks. That's rough.
We're going to take care of this. We promised and we keep our promises because we're the cool adventurers. Let's go get it.
The sun begins to rise as the new day begins. You haven't gotten any sleep this night, so each of you take 1 point of damage from exhaustion.
I think maybe I should take a nap. Oh.
We don't have time for naps. I think I'm going to do one better. I think I'm going to summon the strength of my people. Time Time to talk to the elves, Elvish. This is a time for healing. And I'd use my special attack, healing of the elves.
All right, let's roll the special attack.
What?
Ooh. The ancestors are disappointed in you and only heal the party for 4 points of damage each. Each of you are healed for 4 points of damage. An elderly elf spirit appears in front of Alera. You should be disappointed. You failed, Patricia.
I'm so sorry, Elder.
Oh, damn. Did
I didn't try to.
the little kid die?
Is she dead?
Suddenly, Patricia runs out. Is the monster dead? Is the monster dead?
Oh, good,
thank
you're
God.
alive. Oh,
I haven't failed you yet.
normally I don't care about children or people, but man.
I put my hand on her shoulder and I say, this is harder than I thought, but we're going to keep our promise, I swear. Go back inside to the room. Go.
I'll go where it's safe.
Yes.
Thank you, adventurers.
Thank you, Patricia.
Adventurers, I have a proposition. We all both fight and rest. Why don't we go in shifts? McDuffie, Burger, why don't you go to the Archdruid's house while Alera and I sleep? When you come back, we'll switch, and Alera and I can, make the plan for how to snatch the beast.
Yes, good call.
All right. That's not a bad idea at all. We should do that.
And so it was decided the adventurers would split up, with McDuffie and Burger heading towards the Archdruid, while Alera and Nan rested to recuperate from their wounds. While they're doing that, let's remind everybody that you can join in the fun and play along with us. By donating any amount of money, your name gets to be included in the adventure. By donating $5, you can send a healing potion, which we desperately need. For $8, you can spring a deadly trap and kill one of the players right now. For $10, you can turn one of their weapons into an epic weapon. For $12, you can put a curse on them. And for $20, you can summon a big bad evil monster to appear out of nowhere and fight our adventurers. These are just some of the fun things you can do. Thank you so much for everyone who's already donated. It's been so much fun playing with you, and we want to encourage you to do that even more. McDuffie and Burger find themselves in the deep, dense forest surrounding the valley. Using his druidic knowledge, McDuffie is able to identify where the Druid's enclave is and makes their way towards it.
Yep, it's going to be over here. Don't touch that. If you get hungry, eat that.
Okay.
Don't drink from that. Do drink from that. You know,
This is
Burger,
a lot of rules.
I know. The forest is a dangerous place. You got to really, I don't want to say pay attention, but you should know what you're putting in your body, Burger. And I got to say, Burger, I appreciate your freestyle mentality. Like, I also think pants are dumb. I don't like pants. I'm not wearing any. I just got this big bit of fabric, and this does it good for me.
Butts out.
Yeah, exactly. Ruts out, butts out.
I mean, men, we gotta be free, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's basically why I became a druid. Like freedom. Like, look at that. You see that up there? Stars. Beautiful. You know what you don't hear? Lots of people and carts and machines and busyness and schedules and bells and trains and things that are going on time and this and that and bustling. I don't like bustling. You know what I like? Babbling. Babbling brooks are nice.
Baba beba boo boo.
Ha! Oh, Burger, you're the greatest. I'm glad you joined up with us.
I'm glad too. I mean, I've been having fun, and talking to girls.
Oh, you sweet on them, huh?
Yeah, I like them. Gnomes. It's a lot of guys.
Is it really? Is
Yeah.
it like a disproportionate amount?
Yeah, like I hadn't seen a girl in like years.
Oh, I mean, I'm not one who is driven exclusively by that. But if it's a while, I get sad.
Yeah. I mean, like, boys are gross. They're stinky, Sometimes you want something sweet.
Yeah, that is an interesting way of describing a man from a man's perspective. But, you're not wrong. I mean, I haven't showered in like 4 months. Nope. 2 years.
I can tell.
Well, you got to keep the nature on you. If you're going to go into the city and there's no nature in the city, you bring the nature with you,
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you're like teaching me all this stuff and really taking me under your wing, I really look up to you.
Oh, thanks. And I hope that's not just because you're short. Oh, yeah. But for real, you're like a really impressive gnome. And the fact that you can do that thing and then like a bunch of you springs up and just like punches the hell out of things, that is always mightily impressive. For real.
Thanks, Dad. I mean,
what?
I didn't say Dad.
Burger, do you have some kind of like repressed problem involving parental figures?
I said McDadfee. McDadfee.
Suddenly, vines burst from the earth and wrap around.
Oh, this hurts.
Oh, I think we found him. Hello.
Welcome to my enclave. What brings you here, outsiders?
As a druid, I invoke the druidic rite of passage.
Very well. The vines release McDuffie and Burger. I was just about to smoke some of this gnarly pipe weed. Would you like some?
Oh, hell yeah, brah. Hell yeah, man.
All right, greens go to the guest. That's how it works in Druid enclaves.
No, I guess you're right. Look, I'll tell you. You got to help us out, man. There's a werewolf running through the valley, and it's just like... It's just causing all kinds of trouble.
All right, you're up next.
There you go, little guy. And like, we're trying to find some silver to put an end to this. And they told me the only silver in the area is like, maybe we can ask you to borrow some because you might have some.
Well, I do have some silver, but I can't give it to you.
Oh, like why not, dude?
Here you go. Because I'm the one who summoned the werewolf.
Why, man? That's not cool, dude. There are like people dying.
That valley is sacred to this druid enclave, and we told them not to set up shop there, and they ignored us. And I told them, you can live in harmony with the environment, or you can start planting a bunch of plants that don't belong here, bringing a bunch of apex predators like cats and shit, and they didn't listen to me.
Oh no, they brought cats here?
They brought cats here, man.
Like domesticated cats?
Domesticated cats.
Well, that's gotta be causing chaos amongst the squirrel population. That's gonna have terrible repercussions throughout the oak seeding season. Oh God, that's terrible.
To say nothing of what those damn cows have been doing. Like all they do is eat grass and shit. They have no concept. They have no concept of balance. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So I told them they had to leave. They had to leave, but they didn't. So I summoned a werewolf. I turned one of their citizens into a werewolf, and I figured that would solve the problem. They'd either leave town because there's a fucking werewolf running around saying, leave this valley. But no, they're so stubborn that they stay.
Damn, man, that's a tough pickle because, like, I am opposed to bloodshed in general, unless it's going to profit me directly. Oh, my God, that makes me sound like a hypocrite.
It does. Not going to lie. Just met you. Very hypocritical.
Yeah, for real. Damn, this whole thing has been a real eye-opener. Maybe... Oh, hold on. I got an idea. Hey, Burger, come here. Let's sidebar really quick. Sidebar. Okay, so like this is what's gonna happen. Like I want you to grab that deal. Do you see the silver on his staff right there? Do you see the silver staff? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cause a distraction, and I want you to grab it and fuck off, and just make bolt ass back for town. And you tell them what we learned today, okay? But mostly, I want you to try to convince them to get the fuck out of here, because if we can avoid additional bloodshed, that would be preferable.
Okay, I got it.
Cool. All right, that's your. Hey, man. So as another druid, I think clearly the way we should solve our conundrum here is by a shapeshift off.
Oh, sounds good to me. Let me just put my staff down. I shall take the first and transform into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Whoa! Exor Rex! Exor Rex!
I've got this. I am going to use my druidic power, and I will shapeshift into a louse, specifically a groin louse, and I just jump on him.
And while what's going on, I'm gonna slip between XRX's legs and grab that silver.
All right, let's roll to see how well he does. 18, yes, you've snatched the silver. You have the silver dagger in hand and begin running away. Exor turns, what is this? And begins charging after you.
I'm sorry.
Fire begins to form in his mouth as he shoots fire out from his mouth.
That is cool, but foul play, man. I'm gonna turn into a boa constrictor and wrap around his legs and like 80 the motherfucker.
All right, that sounds like a standard attack to me. 5, yes, you wrap around its legs and it tumbles down. Exor shifts back into his human form. You fool, how dare you try to stop? I'm merely protecting the forest and this valley. He casts another spell.
There is a line, man.
There is no line.
Yes, no, man. No, there has to be a line, brah, or else we're no better than like those dudes who dig up corpses and like reanimate them with foul black magics, man, to like wreak havoc and destruction. Civilization can work with nature, man. We just gotta find a way to like integrate them more effectively. This is not the way to do it.
You sound like a sellout. You sound like a sellout. Repeat myself. You are a sellout, bro. I don't even think you're a druid talking about civilization and nature could coexist. What? I mean, yeah, no, and he Exor transforms into a grizzly bear. Exor bear!
So I'm almost out the door when I spot a cat on the other side, which we've said XRX doesn't like. So I go trying to get the cat to come on XRX.
All right, let's roll to see if that works. 15, yes. The cat leaps onto Exor Bear and begins scratching at him wildly. Ah! He tumbles down onto the ground. McDuffie, it's your turn. What do you do?
Turn into a giant eagle, not like a giant eagle, but like a giant enough eagle that I can easily snatch a burger and fly the fuck out of here.
All right, you snatch burger and fly out of there. All right, as you're making your way back,
let's go.
Let's shift over to Nan and Alera as they wake up and begin planning what to do once the silver has been retrieved.
Oh, that was a nice sleep, surprisingly.
Each of you are healed for 4 points of damage, by the way.
Oh, I just feel so much healthier all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, not the best I've ever slept, but not bad. Not bad. Good points. Good point.
So I was...
Well, oh yeah, what were you thinking?
Maybe a tour of the damage, assessing sort of the methods. Obviously, the riotous party didn't quite work as bait, you know, so I'm feeling a little stumped. I'm just feeling a little
Well,
depressed.
we know that they're going to get the silver back because they're them. Berger and McDuffie have got this handled. So when they do, we'll find some way to attach it to this bad boy right here. And then
we'll just throw it right at the thing's heart. Just one good toss, like a spear javelin.
Wow.
The steel will, like the mithril steel will push hard enough that the silver will go right directly into the heart. Ipso facto, everything's dead.
Wow, that seems so easy when you say it like that.
I mean, we have to hit it while it's running, so it's a moving target. And, you know, if it does any defense whatsoever, this thing isn't very heavy. It could just kind of go bink. So it's risky.
It is risky.
But if I have somebody aiding me in my throw, somehow, I think I can do it.
Like, you mean like a magic, or do you just mean like, yay, go Alera?
I mean, the Jaego Alera would actually be pretty good. I mean,
Okay.
I've been feeling down on myself a lot lately, so I could use some, like, encouragement. But I think also magic would definitely help the situation. So.
Yeah, you know, I can't, I'm not big on the magic myself, but I'll be there with lots of yays, and, you know, I was thinking of trying to invoke Werewolf Code, but he didn't really seem to respond to the cultural exchange that I was trying to open up, so...
Yeah. Hey, Nan.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think I'm trying too hard? Like, do you think I'm trying too hard to be, like, the hero here?
Well, someone has to be the hero. I mean,
Yeah, but we're all the heroes. Like, we're a team. Like, we could all do this together. But, like, I'm trying to impress Burger. Because I feel like he likes a big, strong girl that can carry her own. And I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of pushing too heavy and not just being myself. It's kind of weird. So...
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I haven't noticed that, and you know, I certainly know what it's like to put myself out there and fail. I mean, mushrooms, let's just happen, you know. It's just there.
I pretended to be on them and be all like sexy, so maybe I could catch an eye or two, but I had to break that to some skulls. It's a hard life for an elven fighter sometimes.
Yeah. I wonder if you know, maybe when all this is over, maybe you could just ask Burger for an ale or something.
Just be direct like that? Just
Well-
come out and say it?
Yeah. I mean,
I've never asked anybody out before.
yeah, neither have I. I mean, celibacy, but
Yeah. I mean,
you know, I've read a lot of romance novels, and actually none of them are direct in any of them. It's mostly just like they find each other in a hayloft, and then there's some really exciting things that happen. But
okay.
but those don't usually end up so well. So
Yeah. I imagine you get a lot of hay in your back and probably a lot of like little hay mice or other small creatures that would like nibble at you while you're trying to do the nasty.
please,
So, you know.
maybe trying the opposite of that would be worth trying.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'll be in the back going, "Yay, Alera!"
I'm for that. Yeah. Any yay Aleras, I will take every single one. Every single time. Thanks, Nan.
Suddenly,
Let's go.
there is a knock at your door.
Come in.
Hello?
It's Patricia, and she has 2 health potions in her hands. I stole these from my father.
Patricia, stealing is bad, but we really could use those right now, so thanks, kid.
Here you go.
I'll make sure that we pay your father for these.
Yeah.
And I give her about 5 gold pieces, and I say, here.
Oh
take these.
my gosh. I'm as rich as a princess now.
Patricia, take those to your dad. Tell him they're for the health potions.
Okay, I will. Alera, will you walk me back to my house?
Of course I will. Let's go. And I grab her by the hand and we walk.
I'll come with you just for safety, you know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay, my house is just at the end of the ridge, over where the forest is at its darkest.
That's a really strange for a house, Patricia. Like,
Well, my father's a logger. He chops down trees.
oh, that's very important. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, into the darkness.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Nothing ever goes wrong in the dark.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Alera and Nan make their way out of the safety of the hamlet and towards the cabin at the far end of the woods. They arrive seeing an axe dug into the side of the cabin, and the door being broken open. Yep, just this way.
Okay. Hey, Nan, are you feeling not so good right now?
You mean like from the shroom hangover, or?
No, from the general feeling this building gives you.
Oh yeah, this place is totally haunted or something. There's something bad going on.
There's no such thing as ghosts, but
Well, we Hamlet, so.
I haven't read Hamlet. I've never read anything. I don't know how to read, so I believe you, I guess. But
Anyhow, we are.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah.
Mr.
Hello,
Woodcutter Man?
logger?
Oh, Daddy's sleeping. We don't want to wake him up.
No, we don't. We want to put these gold pieces where they go, Princess, and then we want to go to sleep so that we can go back to the tavern and take care of the monster that's going to attack you.
Okay. Let's go back to the tavern. I'll leave the gold here, and she puts it on the patio porch of the cabin.
That's a weird place to put gold, but okay.
I thought you wanted to come back home, sweetie, because you wanted to stay home.
Yeah.
No, Daddy's sleeping, and that's no fun. I want to go back to the hamlet and be with everybody in the tavern. They tell me stories.
Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea. It's getting closer to a later time that you should be out without a parents or guardian. So maybe just stay here. We'll put you to bed. We'll read you a story. Get a nice sleep. I'll tell you about the Aquafolium.
All right. Okay, that works. You can tuck me in.
Okay.
Great.
I'll tuck her in, Nan. I'll take care of it.
I'll read a bedtime story.
Yeah.
This is
Alera, as you enter into the cabin, you step on a bear trap for 6 points of damage.
Ah, damn it. What? Ah!
Oh, Daddy leaves those all over the place ever since the werewolf showed up.
Here, Alera, let me get that off of you.
Yeah, please.
All right, let's roll a check to see if you can get it off of her. Oh no, it just digs in deeper for 2 more points of damage.
Oh God! Quick, the potion, get the potion.
Here.
Yeah, I drank the potion.
Drinking one of the potions, you are restored for 6 health points.
Hey, I'm gonna go over to the woodsman and I'm gonna wake him up and
Please do. This hurts. This hurts real bad. So please do. I try to pry it off with the umbrella. Come on, Mithra, in there. Just go.
All right, Nan, you make your way upstairs to the master bedroom, where it's a scene of utter decay and depravity. The woodsman has been ripped open in his bed, torn apart, blood everywhere.
well, I don't think you'll be helping with the bear trap, sir. And there's nothing to see here. Going back downstairs.
Did you get him? Is he awake?
He is in a very, 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 very deep sleep. And Patricia should under no circumstances try to wake him up.
Well, can you try again to get the stupid thing off of me, please? Because this is hard. A lot. A lot.
Yeah, maybe if Patricia and I do it together, we can try it out.
We can do it. All you have to do is push this button. Patricia pushes a button and the spring trap opens up again.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Oh.
Are we going back to the tavern now?
Yes, I actually think that that would be the safest thing for everyone.
Yay!
That makes no sense. Why would we take her out of her home and go back to the tavern where the monster's been attacking with no parents?
Hey, Alera,
Just here where her dad's sleeping.
Alera, will you sidebar with me for a second over here?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Dad is dead. Super dead, like completely gored out. One of the worst cases I've ever seen.
Well, that's gross. Cool. So, all right. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going back to the tavern. My eyes were open. I don't want to sleep, grumpy old man. I think it's good that we just let him sleep as long as he's gonna be sleeping, which...
I'm just gonna...
Wow.
As we leave, I'm just gonna grab this axe out of the side of the house here. Just tuck it into my belt.
All right. As you make your way back to the tavern and back to the hamlet, you see McDuffie flying through the air with Burger locked in his talons. They descend down, and the four of you reunite just outside of the hamlet proper. You can see the tavern glowing in the distance. The tavern's lights glowing in the distance. It's not on fire or anything.
Okay, good.
It is fine.
So we got some news.
Okay. News? What kind of news?
Yeah. So there's a druid in the woods. He's kind of lost it. He thinks the only way that he can live with the peoples here is to kill them all. So, I don't know. He's chasing us. He's trying to kill us. Also, he turned one of the villagers into a werewolf. I don't know who. Probably somebody we don't expect. Somebody who you wouldn't expect to be like a giant bloodthirsty monster.
Yeah. Patricia, you got to stay close to us, okay? Just make sure you don't go too far because I don't want you to get attacked like that.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's almost nighttime here. So do we have a plan? I mean, did you get the silver?
Yeah, I got a little silver dagger.
Great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll attach it to the end of the mithril, and when the monster comes, we're gonna throw it at its heart with all our might.
And if that doesn't work, our plan B is to try and invoke the werewolf code.
Yeah, that's plan B. Well, maybe that should be plan A because mine is really risky.
Well, I think mine's almost certainly going to fail, but I mean, I'm down to try.
Okay, I mean, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Where are you going to enact this plan? Are you going to head back to the tavern, or are you going to stay here?
I think we need to stay far away from the tavern because if we fail, it's going to kill us, and then we want to run away, not towards the tavern again.
I'm scared. Do I stay with you, or do I go to the tavern?
You need to stay here, kiddo. You got to stay with us. I know it's going to be a scary time, but you're protected and safe with us. We're the cool adventurers. It's what we do.
Okay.
Right,
I'm a cool adventurer now too, huh?
That's right, Patricia.
you really are.
And maybe you'll get over all of this trauma someday.
Yeah, like your dad sleeping too much. A lot of sleeping. So much sleeping. Here, take this rock, and if anything goes bad, I want you to throw this rock so hard at the monster that it doesn't know it hit it. And then you run.
Okay. Patricia takes the rock into her hand and begins practicing smashing it against something. Hooah! I'm a princess and a cool adventurer. I'm a princess and a cool adventurer. I smash you with a rock and it really hurts because I'm a princess and a cool adventurer.
Yeah, you are,
He's
kiddo.
so cute.
Yeah.
God.
Like super adorable, right?
Has anybody? Where's this child's father? Like, we should not be taking care of this child.
Group huddle. Come on, everybody in. Patricia, you hang out there, okay?
Okay, I'm just gonna smash with my rock because I'm a cool adventurer. Hooah, hooah,
Good
hooah.
Yeah, that guy's super dead.
Super.
Like super dead.
What do you
Like
mean
ripped
super dead?
apart, like evidently, right, Nan? Like to shreds.
It's kind of like carnitas up there.
Are we her guardians now? Like,
Just for this part of the adventure, because I don't want to take her to the tavern where they've already been attacked multiple times.
Right.
So, like, I feel like I promised her that we'd be keeping her safe, and well, for the honor of Aquafolium, I need to keep my promises. Elves keep their promises, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Suddenly, Patricia screams in agony as you see
Patricia!
a moon rise over the horizon. Ah! Ah! She drops to her knees and begins pulling out her hair. Ah!
Patricia, that might hurt you.
Her back begins to arch in an unnatural way, and she twists back up, contorting and twisting. So the sound of ripping flesh is heard as Patricia slumps away, revealing the werewolf.
Well, that's a turn of events, isn't it?
Who would make a child into a werewolf? That's just an extra form of evil.
The werewolf slashes at all of you, knocking you down for 1 point of damage each, and then begins charging towards the
We gotta do something about that, y'all.
Yeah, we can't let Patricia reach the tavern. She doesn't know what she's doing. She killed her own father.
She didn't know what she was doing. Don't put that on her. Werewolves don't know werewolves. She's just a kid.
We've got a solution now. Burger, on the solution.
well, I mean, are we gonna stab a kid?
Well, right now it's not a kid. Right now it's a giant bloodthirsty killing machine who's about to go murder what's left of a village.
Okay.
I'm the best shot we have.
Listen,
We have to tie it on to this and pierce her in the heart with a good timed shot. That's all we got.
Okay, I'm tying it.
Patricia is running wildly towards the tavern, getting further and further away from you as the dagger is tied to the tip of the mithril sword. Mithril umbrella.
It's a sword now. All right. Someone give me any kind of aid they can give me. I gotta go.
Yay, Alera! Yay, Alera!
wow.
All right, let's roll a special attack with 2d6. $13. The whizzes through the air and lands directly next to Patricia. She grabs the umbrella and throws it into the woods and continues to towards the tavern. She makes her way through the tavern, leaping through the window. Screams are heard, and howling is heard. Arr!
I run after her, and standing right outside the tavern, in front of the broken windows, I bring out my book, and I say, Patricia, I evoke the werewolf code, which says that no werewolf shall be beholden to any master. And we know now that you too are enslaved to this corrupt druid, and I invoke your responsibility as a werewolf to leave these people alone and go attack that evil, corrupt druid.
Let's roll a special attack and see if that worked. 20. The werewolf turns and in a low growling voice, I kill because I want to. I am beholden to no one. I am the fury of nature, and you will leave this valley or die. Patricia turns and rips one of the villagers in half, throwing it at you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go hop and throw one of those mushrooms into her mouth.
All right, now clawing at its own eyes.
She's clawing out her own eyes. That's good.
Right? Now who got
Guys,
that
grow
silver? Where'd
back.
it go?
Oh, they grow back.
Yeah, she's been doing that. It's really obnoxious.
I'm
I go get the umbrella with the silver on it.
All right. Run towards the woods and find the umbrella with the silver dagger attached to it. What do you do?
Guys, this is my fault. I brought her here and I brought her close to us. And throwing it's not going to work. Gotta get close. Have my back. I'm going in.
I put my arm on Alera's shoulder and infuse her with my druidic magic, giving her the strength of an oak to aid her attack.
Ooh, all right. Alera, it's your attack. What do you do?
I walk confidently up to Patricia the werewolf. Patricia, I know you're in there. I know you can hear me, princess. You are not the werewolf you think you are. You are just a child, but a good child, a strong child. And every moment I walk closer and closer. A cool adventurer child, right? One of us. I want to show you Aquafolium one day. And I standard attack as I get closer and closer, directly into the heart. I'm sorry.
Go, Alera!
Hey, Alera.
9. The wound, the werewolf tries to catch, and it, instead of going into its heart, goes into its shoulder. It screams in agony as the blood burns from the wound. It rips the umbrella out and slashes at Alera for 3 points of damage.
Patricia,
Dan, it's your turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna pick up that umbrella. I'm gonna say to Alera, I'm so sorry for taking your umbrella, but one moment. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna do my darndest with a power attack to once again thrust it in to the heart of Patricia.
Go, Nan, go.
Yes, you strike at it. It knocks the blade down and it stabs Patricia in the gut. She vomits up black blood and slashes at you for 3 points of damage. Ah! Burger, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna break the dagger off the umbrella, and I'm gonna run up to the werewolf and try and stick it in the back of its leg while it's not looking.
All right, that sounds like a standard attack to me. Let's roll the standard attack. Yes, you slash at its calf, which opens up and blood gushes out, black blood steaming and smoking as it hits the ground. The wolf lets out a yelping sound as it slashes at you for 3 points of damage.
Burger, no!
McDuffie, it's your turn.
I take it that dagger's still there?
Yes.
I really hate to do this. And I just go up and for a standard attack, just using the will and my druidic power to cause my shillelagh to grow large and wrap around the dagger, and I pull it out and stab it back in with infusing it with life energy, but to cancel out, not like to aid.
All right, that sounds like a power attack to me.
Yeah.
10, yes, you stab Patricia directly in the chest from behind. The dagger pierces through her chest and you can see her heart mounted on the dagger. The heart changes into the shape of a human heart as Patricia slowly shrinks down to her normal size, the shillelagh piercing through her like a skewer. Ow! What happened? And then she falls down dead.
Well, that was not a fun kill.
Yeah, they ain't no heroes today.
We're
Just
supposed to
victims.
save her.
Well, Alera, in a way you did.
I pick up the body and I walk into the woods, in which I dig a small, relatively shallow grave and plant an oak tree where her heart was. Bury it back over.
Read a short incantation to set her soul at rest. Good night, moon. Good night, room. Thank you.
That was beautiful, man. Thank you.
That was very nice.
The few remaining town folk come of the tavern. In all, you managed to save 3 people. They tell you that the hand is doomed now, and they're going to forsake it, returning back to the city from where they came from. The valley will be left to its natural state once again. Congratulations, you have successfully slain the werewolf and defeated the werewolf curse. Huzzah.
Druid just won in the end.
Think you did. Think you did.
Doesn't feel like success to me, but
Nah, bud. I don't think it was. Like I said, I don't think there's any heroes today. I think there's just a lot of broken people. And some literally broken people over there.
Yeah.
And over there. Goodness, she made a
Castle
mess.
after Patricia. When Aquafolium rises up, naming a castle after her.
That's nice.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'd kind of like to get out of here.
Yeah.
this is very depressing.
And so the cool adventurers gathered their supplies and made their way back to Oakvale, where the broken tankard tavern was waiting for them. Although this time as they drank, they didn't celebrate. They just all sat in quiet contemplation at the horrors that they had witnessed together. But this was just one of many adventures that they would go on. And sometimes they didn't always have a happy ending, but they were full of hazards and more than a few hijinks. Thank you very much for joining us for our show. Give a big round of applause to our adventurers who endured that terrible, dark story of sadness and despair. We want to thank you so much for joining us as well. Thank you to everyone who donated. Those health potions came in handy. That trap was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see the different things you guys were throwing at them, and we really appreciate you doing that. The way we bring you entertainment of this quality is by your generous donations, so thank you very much. Please continue to donate. Our next show is tomorrow night. It's the Fancy Hobo Improv show starting at 8, and I promise it'll be a lot more fun than this sad story was. It'll be full of joy and mirth and merriment. But this is what we get. This is what we get, and it was a fun show for our first night of horror. Tune in next Friday for even more horrific tales. What will we fight? What monsters will be hidden in the lurking dark? Who can say? Only you can find out by tuning in. And if you liked what you saw today, please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and every vote helps, and we need your help to get there. If you enjoyed this D&D madness, you can see more D&D madness courtesy of Tyler X. Kuntz's Tyler's Handsome Tavern Corner. I said that wrong. It's Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern. You can watch every Tuesday night. You can catch some great D&D that also doesn't have a horrifically sad ending like this one did. But now let's end as we do with a solemn, sober, and sad huzzah on 3. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah.
Huzzah. What is
Thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely night. Happy Halloween, everybody.